Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far and welcome to today's video, which is going to be all about the new Velveteen liquid lipsticks from Lisa Eldridge. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so these new liquid lipsticks from Lisa Eldridge are available in 8 shades, all previously available as her Velvet Matte formula. They will set you back £21 and are described as being a silky smooth, super long wearing liquid lip colour in a customizable formula with a soft focus matte finish. They claim to be smudge proof, budge proof, non-drying and with no chalkiness or crumbling. So I picked up 2 shades. Initially I absolutely may go back for more, but you know I'm not a huge liquid lipstick fan or lover. I find them typically too drying and I just don't love liquid lipsticks. But this is Lisa Eldridge and she's yet to let me down, particularly when it comes to lipsticks. So I picked up 2 of my favourite velvet shades, that's Affair and Rain, as I know I love these colours. So yeah, I thought if I love the formula and it's not super drying, then I can always go back for more. So let's swatch Affair first, my absolute favourite nude from Lisa. Gorgeous. And then we have Rain. Oh my gosh, such a beautiful shade. I adore Velvet Rain and that looks stunning. Now I have both of the velvets. I just want to swatch these next to the Velveteens to see if the shades are identical. Sometimes, you know, they're not, so I just want to see. You can see how much I love Velvet Affair. Like, I'm at least halfway through it and you don't use a lot of these lipsticks. So you can see actually they are quite different. The Velvet is a little more brown than the Velveteen, so that's interesting. Glad that I compared them just so we can kind of see. And now Rain, are we gonna fit? Yeah, so I think Rain is a little plummier in the Velvet formula. Definitely not completely identical to their corresponding Velvet shades, so that's interesting, but they look glorious. I'm going to remove that from my hand while they're still a little wet and they haven't fully dried down, because I want to try and see how sort of smudge and budge proof these are. So I want to do a cleaner swatch of these so I can kind of show you once they're dried down how they hold up under some smudging. There we go, so just done some neater swatches there. Okay, so let's have a little go of Affair on my lips. Wow, the doe foot is perfect. So easy to get around my lip line. Wow, that was very quick and easy. Okay, that doe foot has got to be the best I've ever used. It's very soft and gentle, but I don't know how it was so precise that I did this really crisp application with full-on pigmentation without a liner, and I did it in seconds. No need to sort of go back and kind of touch up and go here and there. It was so easy to get like the perfect lip line, super crisp and precise. I love that. It's drying down super quickly as well. Nothing like the sort of Charlotte Tilbury that took like half an hour and even longer to dry down. These I can feel have almost dried down instantly. Okay, so it's only been on for a few seconds, but let's do a kiss test. Nothing at all, which is amazing because I literally have only just applied this. Let's quickly wipe this off if I can so we can try Velvet Rain. Okay, so these definitely are like, they are on. Okay, this took quite a bit of scrubbing to remove. Obviously it'd be much easier to remove with like an oil-based cleanser at the end of the day, but just because I want to try another shade using, you know, a makeup wipe, I had to go in. So these are They are on. I think the long-wearing claim is going to be fulfilled. So let's try Velvet Rain. Again, that doe foot is so good. It's so precise. It's just absolutely perfect for getting like the perfect lip line. And I'm not good at that. But that doe foot really made it easy. Oh, I just love this shade. Although it is slightly different to the Velvet Matte shade, it's just like the perfect, such a wearable, pretty, unique shade. It gives you like, it's a, you know, is it kind of a red or kind of a pink? But so unintimidating, so pretty, so soft, so muted, and so wearable. It just goes with everything. Such a gorgeous shade. Okay, so again, I've given this a second to dry down, not very long. There's a teensy little bit of transfer there that you can just see from the center of my mouth where it's maybe just taking a little longer to dry down, but again, almost next to nothing. They feel so light, like I literally feel like I've got nothing on my lips. This is probably the lightest weight liquid lipstick that I remember feeling. I feel like I'm going to have a lot of questions for a comparison between these and the Charlotte Tilbury liquid lipsticks that released very recently as well. These are a very different texture. I'd say that the texture and the feel of these are much more of a classic liquid lipstick where it feels like a very thin liquid going on, whereas the Charlotte Tilbury are a little moussier and thicker and they take a lot longer to dry down. But these feel, I think, even lighter weight than the Charlotte Tilbury, although those are very lightweight. These are maybe even lighter weight and they have dried down way quicker than the Charlotte Tilbury. So that's kind of my comparison so far. At this point, they feel very, very soft, you know, to touch my lips together. There's a slight bit of tack still, or it's probably still kind of drying down a little, but so soft and comfortable. Very, very nice feel to the lips. Okay, so I'm going to go and eat my lunch. I'm going to drink a can of Coke. I'm going to have an iced coffee and then we'll come back and see how it's holding up. Okay, so I've gone and eaten a sandwich and I've been halfway through drinking my iced coffee and I've just been doing a little bit of editing. So my lips have on. My lips have always been on. The lipstick has been on for about an hour, hour and a half now, and it literally looks absolutely perfect. There is the tiniest little bit of transfer on my straw, which again is from the center of my lips where it's not like doesn't fully dry down because it's, you know, in the moist environment of the mouth. I messed up and I wiped off my swatches again before doing like a bit of a smudge test. So I've redone them. There's really, I mean, doing it very hard and I did get some transfer there, but really not much smudging at all. And that was, I mean, you're probably not gonna do that to your lips. You know, the normal sort of activity with your mouth, you know, eating, drinking, kissing someone, you're not gonna get any movement at all, I don't think. You really got to go to town to get any transfer or smudging at all. So that is really, really good. I mean, even with, you know, a makeup wipe, you've got to put a shift in to get them off. So I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. They still literally feel like nothing is on my lips. It feels completely like nothing is there. Super comfortable. The most comfortable liquid lipstick I can remember trying. You know, I was mega impressed by the Charlotte Tilbury because they were so comfortable. There was no flakiness or really dry feeling. These feel very, very lightweight and comfortable, and even now it's been on my lips for an hour or so, it's really flattering on my lip texture. You know, dry down liquid lipsticks are always going to show more lip texture than like a gloss or a shinier, more satin formula. That's just kind of the nature of these liquid lipsticks. As they dry down, they are going to show your lip lines. They're not going to make them invisible. You know, you can see my lip lines and my lip texture. It's not invisible. It's not rubbed it out, as would be impossible. But it's really flattering on that lip texture. It's not sort of making everything shriveled up. It's not super exaggerating my lip lines and texture. I feel like my lips feel free. They don't feel like they've been sucked all of the life out of them. They feel like they have nothing on. Super soft, super comfortable. My lips don't feel dry at all. So far, so very, very good. They feel lovely, and I think the colours are gorgeous. Okay, so I hadn't really planned to do like a proper wear test of these today just because I'm in a bit of a time crunch, but I'm about to go on the school run. It's just gone 3 o'clock, so it's been hours. I've had these liquid lipsticks on probably 4 hours. Over lunch, I've been editing since I saw you last for hours, and I've been drinking can of Coke. I've had a couple of iced coffees through a straw. I've had an actual hot coffee and a snack and my lunch, and this is what they are looking like. So I'm really impressed. They still feel super comfortable. There is no dryness or flaking. They feel so soft. This is the best my lips have felt, I think, ever, with a proper, you know, transfer proof, smudge proof, budge proof, dry down liquid lipstick. My lips feel amazing. I think these are the best I've ever tried, like, and it's not even close. Nothing. Lisa Eldridge, what a lady. I feel like they look so much better as well than a typical dry down liquid lipstick. Like, my lips, of course, have texture. They have lines. They're lips. They're human lips. But they look so much less sort of life sucked out than they typically do, especially hours later after application. I think as like a first impression, if I was to pick now, I would go for these over the Charlotte Tilbury just because they were so much quicker to dry down. I feel like they are very, very similar as far as the sort of end result, but the Charlotte Tilbury took so long to dry down that, you know, in that sort of first, even almost up to an hour with the Charlotte Tilbury, you know, if you drink or eat, they are going to still be transferring quite a bit. Whereas these, you know, give them literally 2 minutes and they're locked in. There's not going to be any transfer, not really visibly. There's not going to be any budging or smudging or moving. Whereas the Charlotte Tilbury, you do need to be careful for that first 30, 40 minutes, as they do take a lot longer to dry down, and there's really nothing else to choose between them. They're very, very close. Both beautiful colours. I prefer the Dauphin here as well. It's literally magical, okay? It gave me the crispest, most perfect lip line ever in moments with really no effort and no time to kind of correct, which is the first time I think I've ever managed that with a liquid lipstick. So yeah, so far, so very good. I'm going to keep trying these. I'll keep you updated. I will let you know all of my kind of longer term thoughts of trying these over the next couple of weeks in my July roundup. So stay tuned for that. But I mean, an excellent first impression. Very comfortable, very lightweight, very easy to use. I love this packaging as well, like with everything Lisa does. Super chic and elegant and understated. Very, very beautiful. I love that you can see through that frosted glass to which shade is which very easily, you know, not having to check the bottom for the name or open it to see which is which. I love that it's very clear which shade is which. Beautiful. They will fit very nicely in my storage as well because they're nice and skinny. So that's all just bonus points. So of course, another Lisa Eldridge lip product slay. Where does she ever go wrong with her lip products? I don't think she does. Absolutely beautiful. Even for like the liquid lipstick haters like myself, very impressed. Well done. Please let me know if you've tried these in the comment section down below and what your experience was and what your thoughts are on these new Velveteen liquid lipsticks from Lisa Eldridge. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and I'd love to see you in the next one. Otherwise, take care for now. Bye 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 bye.